leave this here and let other comments be taken, but I would like to have my time for individual comment. Thank you.
Okay. Other council members? I mean, I don't even know what to say. A couple terms come to mind: Bush League, absurd. I'm a bit flabbergasted that the 4th Ward council person who ran in my ward where I live and said he was going to be an independent voice now claims to be a member of some, I guess, established minority that is not only so extreme in what they are and in lockstep with what they are, that they are now actually negotiating with legal parties as this minority. So this is so much for an independent voice with 4th Ward. It is absurd that we have a minority that's trying to say we're giving away something that the public owns to this hospital for 99 years. We only have that garage because it was going to serve the hospital. That's the only reason why. If the then leaders of the hospital knew how this was going to be spun and twisted and changed in the future, I'm sure they would have never deeded over the land. They would have just built a private garage on their own and made it part of the hospital, and Hoboken would have never, ever had title to it. We have a minority that wants to sit back, play a game of shoulda, woulda, and coulda, when they ceded their responsibility to a hospital authority, because at the time, people rightfully knew that in this city, with some of the things that have gone on, that it would become nothing but a political mess if this council was getting involved in all those decisions. We created a hospital authority, and it made sense, and that hospital authority was tasked with selling this hospital. They performed a miracle in identifying a buyer who would buy this hospital, and to try to trip this up over an agreement that practically mirrors the agreement that was set up when this land was deeded over to the city in the first place. To try to trip it up over an agreement that really just is that same agreement in a slightly different form is absurd. It's an insult to every citizen of Hoboken. It's an insult to every employee of the hospital. It's an insult to every previous, past, and future patient of that hospital. It needs to stop. We've had some council members, I guess almost infamously at this point, try to claim some of these things and equate them to children's stories. Well, I had to rush past my own daughter who was trying to enjoy our building Halloween party and tell her, well, Daddy couldn't attend that because he had to come to this important meeting. And she was dressed up as Rapunzel. And if anybody's seen the Tangled movie, they watched as a rather sinister, nasty woman who had taken Rapunzel. The young girl, tell her that, well, Mommy's going to make everything all right, and Mommy's out for your best interest. The fact is, Mommy wasn't out for her best interest. Mommy was out for her own selfish interests and didn't care the least bit about Rapunzel. And I want to make sure tonight, I hope tonight, that every member of this council stops worrying about their self-interest, stops worrying about spinning things for their own benefit, and starts worrying about our child, our Hoboken Hospital, and the citizens who put us here in the first place.